Yo, what's up? First off, let's get a lot of things addressed right now. And for those who don't know, it's your boy Karceno here, live and uncut. And you can definitely support the page by clicking the link in the description box. That's the platform set up so y'all could donate. And the leaderboards, everything. You can leave me messages, emails, etc. First off, people was like, yo, why don't see you with no hope? You've seen me with more women than you've ever seen Eminem with. 2 at a time, all in compliance, the most beautiful women in the world. That would shame him, and he's a multi-millionaire, but yet you don't even question it. So that's neither here nor there. Let me explain the narratives here. Look, I have been going to war with some of the biggest, baddest in the game. From the Jay-Z's to the Meek Mills to the LeBron James. It didn't matter. You know, I didn't run from no battle on no subject. So why would I cower to Eminem? You know what I'm saying? So these lies and narratives that you believed, that you want to be associated with, it's just a reflection of you. Alright? Now, I've always stood for the person that I felt was being bullied or who was wrong or I felt was right in the situation. And what I meant to say was wronged. But if they were right, and they have been, I don't care what their position is. I've always went for the underdog or the person who was right or wrong. In the Drake Meek Mill situation, I felt Meek was wrong in the situation. Period. And that was the energy we went. Pusha T, Drake, and Kanye and them was wrong. Kanye eventually came out and apologized for being wrong. But you guys bashed me. All I do is tell you guys the truth. If you guys can't take it, you guys can't take it. In this instance with Eminem and MGK, I didn't just jump on the bandwagon. I told you this a year ago. Between Eminem and MGK, my energy has been the same since over a year. They keep putting out false stories and false narratives. And you guys believe it. You should be insulted that they would even lie to you like this and think that you're dumb enough to believe it. So when you go around repeating the words that they're saying, it's because you're trusting that the people that are reporting it to you are telling you the truth. They're lying to you. And you've seen proof of them lying to you. Yet you want to still believe it. People make fake Instagram pictures and stuff, and you buy into it because you want to believe the lie. That's you. That's you. And the reason why I call you fake Eminem fans is because you're not Eminem fans. You guys are internet trolls. The majority of these people are paid to do this. They have an internet media team that goes ahead and create these fake accounts, fake stories. That's why you've seen big publications post something that was a complete lie, an altered video of people booing. And you guys ate it up. You guys ate it up. There was the biggest lie ever told. And who was the first person to tell you it was a lie? Me. That's who. I had already seen the real video first. So for me, the lie and the brainwash couldn't work because I already saw the real version. And then when I saw the fake one, it was fake from looking at it. You could tell it was fake. So my thoughts always go up and down on these situations. Up and down. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I just give it to you the raw. So I told you about MGK the year prior. And did I state Eminem was in the wrong? Absolutely. He didn't like MGK, period. One, because he thought Interscope is trying to replace him with another younger white rapper. And he's jealous of the success that he was having without the help of Eminem, without being associated with him. He hated it. And I understand y'all don't want to see your champion fall and burn, but when your champion's wrong, he's wrong. Now, if you had a problem with what he said, or you wanted to get clarity on it, that's cool. And everything was squashed behind the scenes. And next thing you know, you're doing this. And all the other dirty things you were doing behind the scenes. I'm not for politics. I don't like dirty politics. I've never been a fan of it. It just shows the type of character that you really are as a man. Or the lack of it, in retrospect. So when we start speaking on things of, wow, I think this guy's doing this, I think this guy's doing that, and I don't think he's legit, I don't think this, and when we start speaking on those levels, it's an entirely different spectrum. Entirely different world. You know what I'm saying? So this isn't a us versus Eminem type situation. This is us versus the bull Eminem has been pulling over you guys. And he's using the media right now, using all this, got everybody retweeting his KILLSHOT song. That don't make the song better, Em. You could put sprinkles and whipped cream and chocolate on a piece of it. That's not gonna make the piece of it a classic. And I'm not saying the song is a piece of it, because it's not. I'm just using that as an example. In the end, KILLSHOT does not stand up to the replay value of Rap Devil. These are facts. Rap Devil is the type of song you play over and over again. You know? It just is what it is. Then another fake story. MGK recorded Rap Devil 7 months ago. How could you fall for that? How could you be stupid enough to fall for that? And as an Eminem fan, you should feel insulted that they tried to even convince you with something so stupid. And they're trying to stress him out by keep coming with these lies. When the truth of the matter is, all of these lies they're telling, they don't match up to anything. The lyrics of the song will tell you he didn't write it 6-7 months ago, when in the lyrics of the song, he said it takes you 6 years to respond back to a tweet. He couldn't possibly have made that 6 months ago. It took you a surprise album, 6 years in a surprise album, for you to respond back to me. Those lyrics are very current. Didn't sound like 6 months ago to me. So the narrative of these two here, you should have want Interscope, Paul, all the other people in that building to be trying to work on making amends between the two. But I think after tonight, when Binge comes out, you guys will definitely know who MGK is, what he stands for, and you're going to realize that you like him. Watch, it's just a matter of time. All you Eminem fans now, you're going to realize that you actually like MGK. You just mad that you can't like him because him and Eminem are at war right now. And this isn't a war. This is an old, out of touch individual who's basically shunned the whole culture, and he's out of it right now. And all I've been doing is I've been peeling layer by layer by layer by layer by layer by layer. I have just been sitting here peeling layers. I have not even gotten to the surface. Out of all the songs or videos we've done, we have not went to the surface. I'm peeling back all the layers and revealing them to you. We're not making things up on Eminem. There's no out to get him factor. What we're doing here is entirely different. We're exposing everything they've done behind the scenes, is digging up cans of worms. That's all it is. We're just showing you the worms. Now either you want to see them, you don't, you don't. But we're just showing you the worms. That's it. So Eminem fans, don't get bent out of shape. Because like I said, I'm peeling layers. I'm not done. So how many more fake Eminem stories are you going to believe? And when they get proven as fake, as they have all been proven fake, when are you going to start asking yourself, why are we supporting this phony? If all these stories are fake and phony, why are we buying into them? Because I don't hear y'all mouths as much when people expose the fact that they're lies. I don't hear your mouths as much. Where your mouths at then? KILLSHOT is now number 1 on iTunes and this and that. Well, who's not going to want to hear Eminem's response? Back to MGK. And I want more people to listen to it. I want all the people to listen to this song from Eminem, because all of them are going to know one thing. The better record is Rap Devil. The bigger impact was Rap Devil. Eminem had more wittier wordplay, and I was very proud of the effort because he went out being Eminem. He said, I'm not going to care about the beat. I'm just going to rap, and I'm going to be witty. And the last 2 minutes was vicious. But the biggest impact was felt by MGK because he was talking real stuff. He was talking real. You blackballing him. You trying to stop him from eating for no reason. Over a tweet, dog. It was bigger than that. You were irrelevant. You had nothing going on for the past 6 years. Now you want to get back. So Eminem fans, let's talk about it. Where were y'all at doing Shady 15? I don't remember y'all supporting that album. Where were y'all at doing the Marshall Mathers 2 album? I don't remember y'all breaking down the stores for that. I remember y'all promoting Rap God like it was the greatest song ever. You know, that's part of the Interscope media train that they got working. We seen that. Then what happened to you know, the other project, Revival? Where were y'all at then? I didn't see all this support and love for Eminem then. Where was it at? So he goes back to the gimmicks of name dropping. Got a name drop. Now I like the Kamikaze album because he was spitting. He was spitting hard on this album. You know, and I'm not as vested as that, but Rap Devil did something that a lot of other people didn't expect. Rap Devil brought everybody's energy level out. Everybody who felt like they was too scared to say something to Eminem now could. And for the rest of you Eminem fans, you think all of these people that he was crossing actually cared? About anything he was saying? Or they was just happy for their moment to come out and vent against him? Where was your compassion, or where was you at, or how you feel when he was disrespecting black women? Eminem fans, what was your thoughts on that? I'm very curious. Let me know. What did you think about Eminem when he said black women were bad and white girls were good? What was your thoughts on that? And then another fake story of Eminem had just broken up with his black girlfriend. Where is this black girlfriend? Where is she? This mystery black girlfriend that we never heard about until that information was revealed. Like I said, you guys love living in the Matrix and being lied to by Eminem and his people. Keep buying the lies. I deal with people who want to live in the truth. They want to see things for what they truly are. I don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Are you kidding me? Now, we'll get to the subject of Joe. Because a lot of you guys, Eminem fans, are angry at Joe Budden. Why? When it comes to this Eminem situation, why? Has he stated an untruth? He never reviewed the whole album. He reviewed the song. And he gave a thought on the song, and Eminem said he should have kept it in-house. Right? Where's your compassion for D12, Eminem fans? You love Eminem and you love D12 so much, right? Why wouldn't you support Eminem by supporting his group and buy their records? Why you ain't flooding the stores? KILLSHOT got 90 million views in 3 days. I would say MGK had something to do with that, wouldn't you? So, let me get this right. MGK mentions Eminem and does 100 million views in 2 weeks. And Eminem mentions MGK and does about 100 million in 3 days, right? That's the way y'all want to put it? If that's the case, then MGK has done more for Eminem than Eminem has done for MGK. So I've been seeing your emails y'all been sending me and all this stuff you Eminem fans have been dropping. So I decided to make one video to address all you Eminem fans or stans or whatever y'all want to call yourself. Listen, when it comes to this part or this portion of what's going on, I am one of the best to sit here and do it. And I will tell you flat out if something's good or is it fake. I can take myself completely out of it. I've been on social media platforms since 2005. Do you think I care about a tweet or how much hate do you think has been sent in my direction over the past, I don't know, 14, 15 years on social media? I have been around and on the internet before Twitter existed, before Instagram existed. So for them to say my name or say it in vain or throw some salt on my name, you think I would care one bit about any of this? That what Eminem said, oh man, they're gonna get you, and I don't care about any of that nonsense. I'm telling the truth. And if somebody don't like the truth, they don't have to deal with the truth. They don't have to deal with it. Now, Eminem's major problem is the fact that he's mad. It's not about just MGK. It's about Joe Budden too. He's mad because Diddy is the block that's in the way of him getting rid of Joe Budden and MGK. He can't blackball Joe. There's a limit to as far as he can go now because Joe Budden has been greenlit or protected by Diddy. He has Diddy's protection. It's the Diddy father. Okay, Eminem's mad about that. So all that fake love, oh Diddy, you know I love you, all that crap. Man, look, nobody's buying that. You took about 2-3 swipes at him, talking about Diddy was on pills, he had Pac killed, all this stuff you were saying on record. Because you're trying to go at Diddy because you want Diddy to get involved and feel pressure. Because you want to try to sabotage this man's career again behind the scenes. No, nobody's buying it in this time, Eminem. We're not going to let you do it. If you can't do it on the mic, sit your butt down in that rocking chair and just go look outside or put your head on the ground and listen to the grass grow. You know, I don't know what else for you to do. Go spend time with your family. That's the thing. Go spend time with your family. Your one daughter and the 2 that you kidnapped. Go spend time with them. Be a family man. Go outside. Do something worthwhile, man. Jeez. Real? We gotta sit here and listen to this guy? It's like, dude, rap is fine without you. It's screwed up, yes. It is screwed up because the wrong people are getting record deals. And the wrong people have been getting record deals for a very long time, Eminem. So when you start talking about climate changes and all that in your little sit down interview in which you were asked basically no questions with Sway because it's a Sway interview. Now, because of the fact it was a Sway interview and Sway couldn't really ask any questions, Eminem basically sounded like a man who was making this video 13 years ago. Yo, the climate's changing. Changing? This climate? What do you mean? The climate has been changed. Partially because of you. You let these people come in so now they can wave the money around. They got in the record business. You made these guys hundreds of millions of dollars and being you and doing those things you're doing while they were behind your back and you saw it happening, destroying the people you said were the greatest MCs and you looked up to and all this, name dropping these people. But behind the scenes, these record companies are destroying them. You didn't speak out about any of it. You watched it happen, Em. So if you sat there and you claim you rap God and all that stuff, dog, where was you at? Where was you at? The rap gods took stands against things that was going up against the culture. But it's not just on you. It was on a lot of these rappers that told the line and just said, you know what? It's time to cash out. It's time to get money. Nas did it too. Nas told you hip hop was dead. That was in what, 06, 07? Hip hop is dead. And he wasn't lying. It was dead then. It was done. So for all you Eminem fans out there, the majority of you are not even hip hop anyway. You are casual music listeners. Most of you listen to rock more than you listen to rap. So we understand your plight. You don't get it. You don't get it. There's a culture, there's a movement, there's an energy level, there's respects, there's rules. You don't know. Eminem knows. You guys don't. And he knows his fans are naive, stupid, and ignorant. He has these type of fans. That's why he can feed you this garbage. And you buy it. But you never had anybody come call him out on his BS before. He can just say it and they can just post it and it goes around like it's law. So Interscope is going to do everything in their power to push Eminem's record to #1. When no one's even playing it right now. No one's really talking about it. And he's got all his celebrity buddies and all these other rap friends and his label to repost the song. And for what? For what? So I will accept all Eminem fans' apologies in the comment section. Or you can make a donation to the page. Click the link in the description box. Tell me whatever you want. Send your email address. If you want to write send an email. You know, the girl who did, I appreciate it. I got your email. I emailed you back. It was a great message. Thanks for the donation. That was wonderful. And we had an intelligent conversation. So I appreciate that donation, and I appreciate that intelligent conversation. I hope I answered your question for you in this whole address of Eminem. Because she was somebody who's an Eminem fan who wasn't going for the banana in the tailpipe like everybody else. She actually had said these words, "I did not know these things, Karceno, until you brought them up." And she said, "I couldn't ignore it anymore because what you were saying was happening more and more. And once the video that was posted of the booing was fake, I said, oh my gosh, how much more Eminem stuff has been fake?" And she's like, "I was just listening to you, and you explained all these things that were going on that Eminem had done, and I went back to check it out, and it was true." So I'm like, oh my God, this guy's telling the truth. Why everybody's saying he's lying and he's going after him? I don't understand it. And you're right. You're one of the chosen ones. You're one of the few people. And if I could save one person, then I've done a remarkable job. And I'm very glad that you were one of the people that I had the pleasure to actually contact with and change their whole narrative going in. Because now they see the truth and was like, I'm here for the truth. I don't want to be lied to over and over. Some people like that. I don't. Now, there's another thing. The Eminem being homophobic. And all of these things. And his raps. And that's what the other email we got here. What's his name? RC4BH. That email guy. I mean, and he was talking about Eminem's homophobic behavior is unbecoming of him. He's too good and he's too talented to have to go on these gimmicks and these lines. I just don't understand why he has so much hate and anger in him. Here's the thing. Eminem was free rapping, free form. Right now, those people rule the music and entertainment industry. And they make calls and decisions based on that principle alone. They fear anybody who has an opinion that's not favorable to what they want. So if Eminem says something, or they took a word that was common and now made it a bad word. Just made it a bad word all of a sudden. So now Eminem used that to describe what's a guy who's actually another fan of him, Tyler the Creator, because he didn't like his album. He called him the F word that you can't really say anymore because they made it a bad word. Now, because of that, Eminem came out and apologized right away because he was getting bad press. Because no matter how big his market, international media company that they have at Interscope and the powers to be, half of them, statistically, half of them are a part of that group. And half of them are going to feel the way the group is. More than half of them don't have a mind of their own. They go with what the group says. More like a gang. So, for them, I think they're reading too much into it. I don't blame Eminem for none of that. I don't think he is. I don't think he can care either which way it goes, left or right. But they care. So, when you start to see all these hosts of news shows or interviews, television shows, and it's just by curiosity, all these guys just happen to be on that side of the fence. And you go, wow, that's a coincidence. Is it? So, when the truth starts being revealed that the entertainment and music business are controlled by people who are like that, you're going to see a very negative spin towards anybody who wasn't even really thinking that way. They will blow something out of proportion just to get you to toe the line. And that's wrong. So don't buy into that. As much as we've been roasting Eminem for all this stuff, I'm not roasting him for that, because I knew they took what he was meaning personable to that one individual and tried to make it a globalization type of word thing, that this is how he feels about all of them. Even though it's a far leap that they took. That one, Eminem, I would hold him very innocent on. So, we move forward. And on that note, I think I've answered all y'all questions. You got any more, you know how to reach me. Click that link in the description box. Leave a message and an email or whatever, and I'll get in contact with you. I'm out.